Alright.
But we've already talked about monkeys.
No. We talked about monkeys. We didn't explain the entirety of the first 3 monkey movies, or Apes, Planet of the Apes, you see. You guys were asking way too many questions. No, we didn't explain them in their entirety, see.
Can I ask more questions?
Yes.
We're gonna start from the beginning.
We're starting from the beginning. Planet of the Apes, first 3 movies, starting from the beginning. So, we start with scientist guy. He's working at science place. I don't know his name. He's scientist guy.
Get ready to rumble!
He works at this like medical research facility. Uses apes to test the medical drugs.
Destroyed.
Yeah. And so what he's doing is he's trying to go and develop this drug to go and help fix Alzheimer's, because his dad has Alzheimer's, and it also would go and increase human intelligence. But here's the thing, he can't go and get permission to test it on people. You know why that is? It's because the ape that he went and gave it to went all crazy and attacked the board members in the middle of a meeting.
Did they die?
No, but the monkey died. It was shot.
This is the Bored Ape Club?
The Bored Ape Yacht Club. Yes. And so it turned out the reason that the monkey went and attacked everyone was because there was a leech nearby. That's not the reason, but it was because the monkey that had just gotten the ape that had just gotten the drugs, turned out she was pregnant, and the reason she went to attack everyone is because she was defending the child.
Wait. Do the apes ever get mad at being called monkeys?
They are actually never called monkeys.
What are they called?
Why is
They're
it called Monkey
apes.
Kingdom?
It was listen. It's not. The better thing is called Monkey Kingdom.
I'm opening an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And so turned out she had somewhat understandable reasons for going just absolutely insane, but the board don't care. Board's not going to go and invest in this anymore because they were just attacked, and so all the monkeys have been told to be euthanized. And you know what? The guy who not the scientist guy, the guy who was taking care of monkeys guy, has already put down every other monkey except the child, and he's like, you know what? I am tired of just lethally injecting all the monkeys. You know what? Now it's your turn. Go kill the child. And so the scientist guy is like, but I don't want it.
What was the child's name?
The child didn't have a name.
Why?
Child will later be called Caesar.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, you know that one. If anyone's listening who has not seen the Planet of the Apes, they don't know that one. You ain't might know that one. I don't know.
You think I would know?
I don't know what you know. I assume you know nothing because you
I
hate
know
it.
nothing.
You listen. If
I'm a
anything,
no-nodder.
Shit it. Anyway, where is this guy? There. Anyway, wait. So he decides, hey, instead of killing this child, I'm actually gonna go and bring it home and pretend that I went and killed it. But instead I'll actually take it home and be nice. And so he does that. And it turns out that the monkey that he brought back, he was actually going to give it to someone else. But then no one wanted to go and adopt a monkey. And it turned out that the monkey was smart. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go and use you. Because here's the thing. The drug that the drug that he's making was passed down to the child because you can tell by the little glow in their eye, the little glowing specks or something, that the virus is in them.
Like in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, it's all based in science.
So how do I get this virus?
Yeah.
Well, okay, you get the virus by, I think, yeah, this one is by injecting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you gotta go and inject it in your bloodstream, and it turns out the drug is working pretty good. But here's the thing, it's being shut down because, again, monkey attacked the board. So no human trials. Very sad. But the guy's been working on it for a while, so he decides, you know what? I happen to know a patient who could be used for human trials. My father. So he injects the experimental drugs into his father.
Why would he suggest his father?
He's not suggesting it. He stole his thing from his lab to go and inject it in his father because he's confident it'll work, even though it's an experimental drug. And so, yeah, after that night, his father goes and gets up and stops being demented, which pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's over there taking care of the monkey. Oh my gosh, Mr. President.
I'm freezing him, Julian. Okay, never mind. -second freeze.
Yeah, happens.
What?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is this?
That's no bueno.
That's... I don't think I've ever seen that. What is this?
Not as much as the apes from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, they were all kind of being very...
Did the apes ever do this? Did the dad with Alzheimer's do this?
No.
You can revive me?
What? This went through my shit. What? The digging? He dug because there was dirt around it and it killed me?
Lure him over here.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, so yeah, the drug is working pretty good, and he's going and he's teaching, he's like recording, talking with Caesar, going and trying to go and teach Caesar new stuff. You should be dead.
I should.
And the dad is doing great. He woke up, he's playing the piano just like he used to, and everything is going well. But here's the thing, actually, after a while, the drug starts wearing off, right? That's not good. Now there's dementia again. So he keeps stealing more. I'm bad at this game.
I'm dying.
I'm like bad. And so yeah. So he keeps going and stealing the drug from his workplace and giving it to his father. And Caesar keeps getting smarter and smarter, grows up pretty good, takes him to a redwood forest. He's like, wow, go be free, just come back soon, you know. Now he's like adolescent Caesar. And it's going well, but here's the thing. No matter
Sounds like it's going.
No matter how much drugs ends up giving his father now, what? Well,
Everything is
His father?
yeah. So he's going and the drugs aren't having the same effect as they used to anymore because his antibodies are now killing the treatment. So what he decides to do is he's like, okay, we have to make a more aggressive version of it. But to do that, we're going to need funding.
What?
Now, in order to get funding, he goes and tells his boss that, hey, remember that drug treatment I was working on? The boss was like, oh my gosh, shut up about the drug treatment. It's not happening.
Turns
he's
out
like,
he was a monk.
oh my
Wish.
gosh. Please, no.
That hit me.
Sure did.
And you ever eat dinner and then get a bunch of butter on your upper lip and then it smells nauseating for the next 3 hours?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Saying the truth. You think the dad with Alzheimer's had the butter on his upper lip?
Probably at some point.
Shield's ready again.
Stop hurting Mr.
Where'd he go?
Where's Garbles? Gone. What a jerk.
Oh my gosh, don't let me fall. Don't let me go. Ah.
If you die again to these bosses, yeah, we're fighting them in the worst possible place, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, go on.
Yeah, so he goes and tells his boss that actually I gave the drug to my dad. He's like, you gave the drug to your dad? And he's like, yeah, but it worked. And he's like, okay. Okay, well now I'm interested. You got like full funding. More monkeys? Get them. Get more monkeys. And so he's going and testing on the monkeys, making a more viral one. And this is where we go and see particularly gnarled looking monkey, but he knows. He's been through a lot of experiments, right?
What's his name?
We don't really know his name in the first movie. I think we do later. His name's Koba. Oh my gosh, don't kill me.
Ow.
Yeah, we'll see Koba later.
Players recharging.
And, damage, look at that. So, turns out Caesar, he's like the same size as Scientist Guy, but he's still being walked around on a leash for some reason.
Huh.
Insanely.
Yeah, I don't know why you're walking a monkey on a leash. And then he's like, hey, wait a minute, father, am I a pet? And he's like, no, you're not a pet. Anyway, get in the back of the car. And Caesar's like, nuh-uh. So he sits in the front where the people are. And they're like, well, okay. Okay. Okay, son, Mr. Monkey Man.
Monkey Man? Wait, we're talking about a different movie now?
No, ape. He's an ape. He's an ape.
Is monkey like a slur?
Monkey's
I'm-
the
that's
word
what I'm
monkey is never.
interested
No,
in.
actually, there's one time that monkey is mentioned.
There's a
Oh my gosh, you should be dead.
There's a
You should be dead. You
tomatonator on
should
the
be
loose.
dead.
Tomatonator. He killed me.
Oh.
He killed you! Damn,
Okay.
it's
Me? Okay.
What do you mean?
you. Tomatonator. Bubble Julian.
Oh
Shield up now.
my gosh.
No hint. Please, 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 please,
Come on.
please. Okay. We're good. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So, where was I?
He's a slur?
Yeah, okay. He's a the scientist guy is like, okay, Sonny, my boy, my son. I'll show you what your backstory is. Your mother was here. She was like experimental, blah blah blah. He goes and tells him the lore, and then Caesar is just like, huh? Dang.
The dreadnought.
And then he just contemplates about it, and they go back.
Ready yet? Getting supplies.
And so when they get back,
Grabbing ammo.
yeah, I think that's when they go and start going to. By the way, no longer is the virus delivered by injection. It's now delivered by gas.
Good.
Does that have any significance?
It does. And that's because when the monkey keeper, the ape master, goes and
You stop saying monkey.
listen, man. Listen, man, I just can't stop thinking about the most successful podcast in history.
That's...
Where can I find this podcast?
You can find it
Yeah,
over at
actually.
Monkey Kingdom on YouTube.
Oh,
Cool.
I
Find it
didn't
in the
know.
main room. Let's find this in the main room.
Yeah.
Where's the fire?
And so this
It's ugly.
this means that while in the little testing chamber, for some reason, they do not already have their masks on. Because this guy is the Ape Master is fumbling with his mask as the gas is currently flowing,
Axis
and he goes and gets infected by it.
Are the apes anti-monsters? Not dead. Is he just mute? We getting denied a monkey?
We're getting denied.
What the heck?
I know, that's brutal.
I'm from Cthulhu. Did I just take a hit for the boss? This guy sucks. First he denies us our, I almost said music, and then he dies.
I know what you're talking about. I've been here the entire time, man.
Oh,
But anyways, the Ape Master.
oh my god.
Ape Master gets infected by the gas. But no, he doesn't tell anyone. And then he stops coming into work. And so now that that's happened, this is the apes. The apes are getting like smarter. The tests are going well. But here's the thing. Because the drugs are no longer working on the father, not on the scientist guy's father, he is now again demented, and so he decides that it's a good idea. He's not allowed to drive while he's demented anymore. He decides to go outside into some guy's open car and start driving it. And because he doesn't really know how to drive at this point, he goes and immediately crashes the car. And the guy who owns the car is like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, you're gonna have to pay for that." And then Caesar goes and sees this from his window, and he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's like my grandpa. Don't even go messing with him." So he goes and runs out of the house and starts going beating up the guy.
We need to lose for double XP.
Yes, we do. And after he starts beating up the guy, he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, I should probably stop." But the damage has been done, and now animal control is like, "Hey, we're gonna take him from now." And the scientist guy's like, "Wait a minute, no, wait, you can't do that." But he's like, "Nuh-uh." And so, what happens is that Caesar is brought by the scientist guy to the animal control center, because otherwise, he'll be taken away, probably euthanized or something. So he takes adolescent Caesar, and he's like, "Okay, well, you're gonna have to stay in this
So many!
you have to go and stay in this prison, basically." But he never goes and explains why. He's just like, "You're gonna have to be in here now." He doesn't explain, "Oh yeah, it's because he went and beat that guy up." So it gets a little bit of resentment, But yeah, now he's stuck in prison with a bunch of other apes. And the apes go and beat him up and take his clothes off because he's like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's different. Yeah, we don't like different." And also the prison guard is Draco Malfoy. I mean, the guy who played Draco Malfoy, but he's like the exact same. He's just an asshole to the apes for no reason.
Yeah.
And so now he's in prison. while he's in prison and getting bullied, he decides that actually I don't really,
Too fucking special.
no.
Thank you, brother. You're a true.
So, yeah. He decides that what he's gonna do, or Caesar decides that he's going to establish control. So he does that because he's super smart. He goes and he goes and finds a way. He finds a way to go and get out of his cell at night. And with this power, he goes out at night, gets a key, and opens the big cage, which just has this giant gorilla in it.
Inventory is full.
And with this gorilla,
Oh, noticeably not.
no,
Yeah.
well, no,
That's a great aim.
he's like super strong, big guy, very dangerous. But
Yeah, not
because
a monkey.
not a monkey.
Do not get it twisted.
Because he goes and gets this guy, gets the ape, the gorilla, out
got
of
him.
out of the cage. The gorilla now respects him, and now in the morning when I don't even think it was the morning. It might have still been the night. He goes and takes the previous leader of the previous alpha of the group of prison apes.
Be gone!
He goes and says, "Hey,
I call for the
I'm in control now," and the other monkey's like, "Hey, I don't like that." But then, since the gorilla is now supporting Caesar's claim to being the alpha, the previous alpha was like, "Yeah, well, okay, you're the alpha now."
Can the smart monkeys talk with dumb monkeys?
Yes, but so far the only smart one is Caesar.
What? Help me.
Oh, help me! Your Majesty, there's a second leech. Where's it at?
I'm the way out. Just get this Bismol. Wait, do we pass?
It's in that room where we fought everything.
So, where was I? Yeah. So now, Caesar is the alpha of the prison monkeys, prison apes. What the?
Wait, where? Where? What?
And so,
Did I say you?
so Caesar goes and
Actually,
Caesar goes and Caesar goes and sneaks out at night, out of the entire prison and back to his old home, where his science father is sleeping with his, I think, wife, girlfriend, whatever, I don't know. And so Caesar goes and raids the refrigerator because he knows that he goes and keeps the drug in there. And what he does is he brings that drug back to the apes and stabs it with a knife and rolls it out so that all the monkeys, apes, are now infected with the smarting virus. And they all wake up like, "Hey, wait a minute. wait a minute,
Launching now.
I'm like smart. And
Yeah, wait.
and so in the morning, when the prison guard is looking, he's like, hey, wait a minute. All the monkeys are just kind of standing there instead of being around going, and they're instead just standing there looking at each other. And he's like, huh? Wait a minute. He looks away, looks back, and they're all just pretending to be normal. Except for Caesar, who is staring him down. Anyway, so this goes and kind of upsets him, and he starts being absolutely super cruel to the monkeys, apes. And
Bro.
I know, I listen, man. The racism is deep within me.
You better keep that in check.
Congratulations. Your excellent
How far are we into the
performance
first
in Deep Rock
film?
Galactic hasn't gone
Halfway.
unnoticed. Management are
I
seriously
gotta
considering
abort
you
my
for
assignment
promotion,
and start
but you'll
promoting
have to
better.
complete one final assignment first. Prove yourself, and a promotion awaits you.
Oh.
Yeah. So what happens is, okay, for that, what mission do we want to do? Drill dozer or mining?
This never gets old.
Drill dozer
Sure.
sounds fine.
Sure.
Mission selected. Your chariot awaits, gentlemen.
Ooh, Red Rock Blaster.
I ain't got all day.
Blah.
Just leave.
So all the apes are smart, and what happens is he goes, what do you do? Oh,
Yeah!
just got an edible gummy pineapple.
Cheers, Mark!
Edibles?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. You know those
You lazy bastards. We've got
you know
a
those,
job
like,
to do.
those gummy burgers you would sometimes get at Halloween.
It's smelly in here.
Krabby Patties.
Oh,
yeah, it tastes like
yeah.
that.
That happens in Planet of the Apes too.
It does.
Yeah.
That's canon.
Did any of the apes overdose on gummies?
Probably.
Is the melatonin too hard?
Yeah. So yeah. The apes now
Apes are
smart.
being tortured.
Yeah. But then what happens is they decide, I don't like being tortured. So they go, Caesar in particular fights back, and with the prison guards,
You've signed up for escort duty.
little electro staff,
Armor and Hearthstone.
he goes and just
Your job is to
sprays him with
protect and
water, and he
maintain the
electrocutes and
drill dozer as
dies.
it makes its way there. Get ready.
So the prison guard is just dead.
Why did I laugh at that?
Stand clear of the landing zone,
And
team.
the
Drill dozer coming in.
prison guard's like second in command, who is the like just absolute lamest son of the
Where is that dead?
of the, like the warden.
Can do this in my sleep
And
at this point.
he is like beat up and put in the cage where the monkeys used to be.
The drill dozer is en route to the Hearthstone. Expect heavy resistance. It lingers.
Wait, so he's not dead.
Yeah, he's not. Well, no, the prison guard's dead. The prison guard's second in command is locked up, and so basically that just means that when the scientist guy comes back to go and meet his son, Caesar, that he's like, hey, wait a minute, they're all gone, and the prison guard is dead, and also I'm leeched. So, yeah. So he's like, hey, wait a minute. And now the monkeys, apes, the apes are like running. They're running to the science lab where all the
Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe.
where all of the virus is, so that he can go and wake up more apes. And so after that, what happens after that?
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm asking too.
Over
Basically what happens is there is a for wood. Because I was using it. Anyway. So he's just looking for a place. Caesar's just looking for a place for Ape to be happy, be free, right?
Yeah, Ape escape if you need it.
Ape escape, yes. And
The drill dozer has stopped.
so
Fuel canisters
he
are all
goes
dry
and
as a bone.
they go and raid the. Get out of the way! They go and raid the lab, and the science father is just like, Caesar, what's going on? And Caesar's like, hey, wait a minute, that's my dad. Don't go and do anything with my dad. I like him. And
You're on
I think we're
repair.
actually doing all right.
so they are now in a trying to run their way into this redwood forest, right?
Yeah.
But
Did
here's
they
the
drive
thing.
a car through one of the trees?
No, they did not. In fact, they were running along the Golden Gate Bridge. But they got in a standoff with the police. And they were just getting shot. Until even they're getting shot from a helicopter too. A sniper trained on Caesar, until the gorilla goes and jumps out into the helicopter as it's flying, and then just takes it up, blows up, and
The
dies.
drill dozer is fueled and ready to go.
And yeah, so after that, the apes go and make it to the forest, the redwood forest, and then Caesar is the leader of these apes, and then he goes and turns back to his father, who is also there, and his father's like,
Drill dozer
go ahead,
setting off.
there are your people, go into the trees. So they climb up the trees, that's the end of the movie, and they're happy. Except that's not the end of the movie. You remember that guy from ages ago who got infected by the
Big
gas
horde of enemies approaching the drill dozer.
while they were testing it?
No, I don't.
Okay, since you remember him, something that happened to him is that he didn't turn up to work. Remember I said that. And the reason why is because he was trying to go and find Science Guy. And because he was like, hey, I'm kind of like bleeding from my nose. This doesn't seem right. I think there's something wrong. He is not home at the time, and then later he is checked on by what's it called? Like the landlord that he's renting from or something. And he's just dead. He is dead on the bed. There's blood everywhere. Yeah. And then she's infected, and she infects someone else, and then the other neighbor goes and infects someone else, and then
Why did you do that?
it turns out that neighbor was actually a pilot. He goes to work, and then the entire world gets infected.
Maybe visit the retail
And so
store.
that is how the first movie ends. The second movie starts. That virus, very, very deadly to humans. Very good for ape, not good for humans. And so humanity is now in a post-apocalypse where everyone is dead, except for the only remaining people who just so happen to be immune to the virus.
Why were they immune?
They got lucky.
Were they apes?
They were not apes. They were humans, but they just weren't killed by the
Drill dozer
virus.
has reached the heartstone.
Because they were lucky
Stop the extraction
at
when you're ready.
having an immune system. Yeah, pretty good having one of those. I'm gonna start.
Yeah, okay.
So, there are two societies.
Drill dozer has begun
There
cracking
is,
the ominous shell. If you lose the dozer, you
There
lose the
is
mission.
human
So guard
society,
well
which takes
against any hostiles.
place in this
Attention team,
abandoned
to keep the
city.
drill dozer running at full capacity,
And then
we need
there's
to keep it
Ape
clear of
Society,
bugs.
which is
Also, we got an
inside of
incoming swarm.
forest. Notably not the redwood forest. They're just some random forest.
Repeat, swarm.
And
Is a rainforest?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't know. Trees. Ooh, I am some kind of leaf lover. Shut up. So yeah. So the humans are, generally, most of the humans are. Oh my gosh.
I do not know what a rainforest looks like.
I don't know. I don't spend time looking at forests.
Outer crust has been breached. Keep
don't?
defending the drill
No,
dozer.
I don't.
All the time? We'll repair.
I would do that. But the Mickey guy,
Yes.
Praetorians are gonna do that.
So now that they are.
Out of ammo. Just let it die. Unless we're insane. Okay, keep repairing.
Like that.
No one's repairing. It's okay.
The drill dozer has just suffered permanent damage. Keep that thing running at any cost.
We're losing the drill dozer! Attack them from side! Coming up!
Right. So, Ape Society, led by Caesar. He does not trust humans, and humans do not trust monkeys. But apes have found that there is actually a human group going over to the apes. Why is that? Who knows? Turns out it's because the human society is running out of gas. But there's this dam, right? And the dam can provide enough electricity to go and keep the lights on and all the good stuff, right? But apes know like humans encroaching on territory, and especially because they went and brought this one guy who decided to be extremely jumpy and shot one of their apes. And then, you know, because he had a gun, he's like, ooh, and then he shoots him.
You sound like an ape. You sound like you're on the side of the ape.
No, I'm just recounting the event.
Oh, okay.
I would never go for that. But like, this is just how the event turned out.
Yeah, of course.
And so, the apes are about to absolutely go and murder him. Understandably so, they got shot. But then Caesar comes by and he's like, wait a second. You get out of here, never come back. And he's like, okay. And the rest of his group, the rest of the human group that came by is like, dude, what are you doing? Let's get out of here. We messed it up.
We got an incoming swarm. Please remember that the
And
drill dozer is top
so then they go and
priority.
leave. But then the guy's like, hey, wait a minute. But like, if we don't get that dam, we are dead.
Lock and load.
And so he's like, okay. Yeah, because they won't have any of their society will crumble.
I'm crazy.
Switch to solar, bro.
We don't have solar. We can't produce everything. Everyone is dead.
Pheromone! Crawlies attack each other!
Because the virus.
Eliminated!
And so now that happens, he goes back. The main human goes back alone. And when he gets there, the apes are just like, hey, wait a minute. We told you never to get back here. We're dragging you straight to Caesar, and we're being a little rough with you along the way. And when he gets to Caesar, Caesar's like, "What? I told you to knock him back," and he's like, and the human's like, I know, but like, hear me out. Do you really need that dam? If you could just get me.
Are these apes talking?
Caesar is
Yeah, that's
talking.
what I was literally.
Caesar is speaking
They
English.
have the vocal capacity.
It's an ass.
Caesar is speaking like slow but
he
perfect
speaking-
English.
The drill dozer
Does he
served
speak
its
Polish?
purpose. The
No,
hot stone
he
is
speaks
ours.
English.
Why is he speaking
The
English?
population
Why does he
ran off the
know
main.
English rather than Polish?
Because
Don't leave right away.
he was
No, there's a
He's in
there's a
America.
terrain scanner thing up here.
There's
I mean-
also a like.
Oh yeah, the turtleite.
no, that was Axe.
No, there was another.
Hummer and hot
Oh,
stone
the-
is
No,
secure.
there's not
Yeah,
two.
I
Hold
thought
the
that
drop
one.
pod when you're
There was
ready.
just one.
There's one.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Where
Where's
was
the
the thing
fossils?
go?
Do you have fossils?
Uh,
it's up
I have
here.
4.
By Julian. Or, yeah, go in there.
So yeah,
Anyway, continue.
Oh,
Caesar is like,
The secondary objective has been achieved.
no,
Funds will be transferred
I
to your
don't
account
like,
on mission
I
completion.
don't like you humans because you have done
like us
terrible
either.
things to me. But then the actually, I don't think he went completely alone. I think his wife came along. But it turns out Caesar, somewhere along the line, got a wife and a son. But the wife is very sick, which is not good. And then the human wife came along and was like, "Hey, actually, I've got like medicine. Would you like some?"
did Caesar have a human wife?
No.
Is
No.
Caesar based?
Caesar's not based like that.
Molly!
And so yeah, the Caesar's wife gets tended to, and she starts getting better. And then she's like, fine. Some humans can come for like one day, and then the human guy, is like, well, we're gonna need a little more than one day. And he's like, one day.
Down, stay close to the machine.
You
It's
ape will help.
charging up pickaxes to deal with them.
What did I say?
Supplies are coming.
Dude, we just got hit with the commercials.
Oh, it's
The freaking Evenite commercial.
actually so real. We'll be right back after these messages.
We'll be right back after this invitation.
Yeah, my head cannon is saying she got super focused and locked in right now.
Oh good. Ebonites. Gotta lock in. No. So, that's all going on. But another one of Caesar's conditions for having humans come: no weapons, because we got kind of jumpy last time that happened.
I don't blame him.
And so he's like, okay, no weapons. But remember that guy who went and shot one of you guys? We have to bring him. He's the only one who knows how the dam works. So they go and bring him along, and they start going and getting the dam working. And it's a grand old time. They even get it working, even though the lights
They
turn
play
on.
poker.
They don't play poker. Yeah.
Did they play blackjack?
No. But turns out,
Did they
Turns
reach
out.
the quota?
here's,
Do they
here's what
shop at
happened.
Macy's?
After they met the quota,
Smooth as always,
Uh,
Julian.
Actually,
Caesar-
wait.
very
No.
good called.
So, do they run like shops? Do they occupy our old positions? Like, are there nuclear physicist monkeys yet?
No, not yet.
Drop pod has arrived.
Do they
Um,
work at Coldstone?
No, they don't work
Drop
at
pod
Cold Stone.
departing in T-minus
They are in
5
fact a
minutes.
tribal society.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they work at Coldstone in the next movie?
No, they work at Cold Stone like at the very first movie in like the 1980s. That is not a part of this version.
What?
Yeah.
Work at Cold Stone? Wait. How?
Anyway.
What do you mean in the first movie?
Anyway. So, the, what about it? Oh, shoot.
Yeah?
There we go. Right. So, turns out, after they get the dam working,
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Caesar goes and finds, like, everyone's having a grand old time. They're even playing with the child. The child thinks they're super cool. There's like a gold right here. Driller drilled it.
There's the gold?
There's a gold
You already
right
got
here.
that.
You got that? Yeah.
It's been successfully retrieved. We have snappy team. The drop pod won't hang around forever.
Okay, so. Where you
I
at?
drunk.
Okay.
That's one for the books.
Turns out that jumpy guy who shot first at one time brought a shotgun. What? And
Why?
why? I don't know. I don't know why he brought a shotgun. And he's like,
You want
hey,
safe?
he felt it made him safer, I guess. I played Gunner when I was level 25. Am I stupid?
That's
Well,
embarrassing.
that's what I do.
You're
It's funny,
done.
though.
You're done.
No.
You're stupid. You're ugly.
No.
I'm gonna kill you. Give me $20.
Is that what you said to the apes?
Job done.
That's what that one guy said to the apes.
With the shotgun?
Yeah,
Or the one who worked at Coldstone?
the one with the shotgun.
Afraid of the dark? No need. You got
What's his
me.
backstory?
You got his backstory. We had the same mission, I think.
That's true.
Mission locked
Low
in.
gravity?
Powering up
On
the
mission?
Based.
Well,
Yeah.
we have
Dark Morkite?
Morkite.
We do got
Oh.
Dark Morkite. You're right.
It's true. It's
Onslaught.
true.
Dark Markite.
And so yeah, while that's happening, right? Caesar goes and finds a gun. He's like, you know what? I grab the shotgun. I should kill you all right here
Yes.
because you betrayed me. And he's like, well, actually, I don't want you to kill us. And so I think he goes and like beats him up a bit, kicks him out. I don't actually. The dam might be partially working at this point. Anyway,
Let's go.
something I should mention.
Fuzzy dice.
As a part of this group, there are like three different. There's a couple different monkeys you should know.
Get on
There is Caesar,
delay.
leader, and then there is Caesar's son, who is like adolescent kinda. He kind of helps around. There's Maurice, who was with Caesar in the prison. He's a very, very smart orangutan. And,
Are there any monkeys named Gerard?
no.
We're all
But
gonna
also a
die.
part of this group is Koba. Koba is also here. And a couple other
Does he have a
apes.
son? Does he have a wife? Does he have
Koba has nothing but hatred.
We're sending you in deep, so be on your
Why?
guard.
He hates humans because human put in cage, right? And experiment on him. He's very upset by
Aren't all
that.
the humans dead?
No, mostly humans. There's still a sizable amount left who could still do something. And so he wants
But-
he wants
but it
apes
doesn't
to
seem like humans are in control anymore.
what?
It doesn't seem like humans are in control, so why is he angry about humans
'Cause-
being in control?
Revenge. Humans aren't in control. Humans were in control, did experiments on him. He hates humans.
Well, why is...
Crispy.
Okay.
Yeah. But Caesar's like, no. Oba only knows the bad of humans. And plus, going to war will go and get a lot of our people killed, and I don't want that. But Koba, big hatred. So, what happens is that
Inventory.
Koba goes several times to the human encampment.
Does he go sicko mode?
Later on, he goes
Your
and
voice went sicko mode.
And my voice did go sicko. I don't know what happened.
Is that salmon fighting back, swimming upstream?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
crazy, you crazy.
Over.
Ollie, over here.
Punching me in the
I'm with you. You
That is what Cobra sounds like.
Yeah. Actually, kind of.
Pretty sure I'm Cobra.
You are Koba. So Koba goes to the human encampment, to the military place, and he's like, "Hey, wait a to like the military depot, because that's what it's kind of built on, sort of." And he sees the weapons. He brings that information back to Caesar, and Caesar's like, "Listen, this will be fine. Don't go and do anything, right?" Then Koba goes back again. And this time, Koba goes and like walks up to the 2 guards guarding the depot, and he's like, ha ha, I'm Monkey, you know Monkey, you do this, ha 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 ha. And the guards are like, ha, that's pretty cool. Ha. You going, you like that, you want some alcohol? Sure. And Koba comes in, he's like, hey. And then Koba just goes and snatches one of the guns.
The monkey virus?
Monkey virus, they have the immunity to the virus, so the virus is not really a big concern.
No, the guards. Are the guards monkeys?
No, the guard's human. Because they're guarding the human military weapons, right? Which they could use to go and destroy all the apes. Why haven't they done that? Because they don't want to. I mean, some of them are like, oh my gosh. So Koba's gone up, grabbed a guard's gun, and then he starts playing around, ha ha ha. And the guard's like, ha 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 ha, and then he shoots them both.
That's not cool.
No.
I'd do the
All
same.
spotted. Buckle up. Contact imminent.
Anyway,
I'm not even a monkey.
Koba now has weapons, and he brings some of them back to the ape society. Now, all this time, the humans were preparing to attack, but then the lights got turned on.
Bomb this dude?
And so now they feel like they don't have to go into war, so they don't go into war. But here's the thing. While at the Ape Society, there's a celebration happening, like saying, "Ha! We have peacefully resolved our conclusions. The dam has been done. The humans no longer need to come here, and we can all live in peace." Koba shows up during this whole thing. Koba is down by the cliff as the celebration is happening, and Caesar sees him. Koba goes and raises his gun and shoots Caesar. Caesar is shot in the chest and falls off the cliff. Yes, there was even a rule in Ape Society that ape no kill ape. But Koba still did that.
Dang.
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, but he did it anyway. But then, what's even worse, Caesar's son goes and takes the gun, right? And he goes up to the people, and it's like, to the apes, and it's like, human killed Caesar!
Ooh. The plot.
And then Maurice.
What the heck happened? Julie, did you see that?
Maurice, who is like with the humans, right? With the humans who were helping build the dam.
Yeah.
With these humans, he's like, humans, run. Because regardless of who killed Caesar, then either way, in this moment, they will be murdered. So now, also the apes that are in Koba's cause also have set fire to the ape encampment in order to go and frame it on the humans. And so now the apes quite upset. They also have weapons, guns, go and start going over to attack the humans. Which is when we go back to the humans, who are having a celebration because they have power and are no longer going to die. Even the leader.
Hey, what?
Yeah, because they got power. The society's not going to collapse. They're not going to collapse and die. Even the leader goes and gets to go and charge his iPad, which has a bunch of pictures of his family from before the infection and all that stuff. He's like super crying about it, super happy. But the apes are on their way.
Charge my iPad.
The apes are coming back with guns and torches.
Ooh. Do they have
They have horses too.
portable chargers?
They do not have portable chargers.
You have Teslas?
No. Anyway, they start going and attacking the human society.
Does any of them have the iPhone 11?
The humans might. Apes do not. The apes do not.
Just kill me.
Yeah, it's not based.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, G.
And so they are now attacking the human society. They got like this one wall, but then for some reason, there is on the outside of the wall. As that the
world's biggest room just dropped.
Oh my gosh! This is
With a herald in it, too.
gigantic Harold.
Supply?
Where is Harold?
Never
I'm
mind.
gonna resupply
The big
Blind
room?
Schmidtlein, am I right?
big room.
Yeah.
Nitro has been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Turns out that there's just some guys, some human guys on the outside with a tank, and he blew up a bunch of the apes. But then Koba decides, hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna go and that guy's just standing out in the open, more or less, with in the machine gun turret of the tank. He just goes and climbs up there, kills him, and then goes inside the tank and kills the guy in the tank. Now he has a tank. He's not really driving it, but it crashes into the door of the human society and breaks it open.
Lock and load, miners.
So now the apes have breached the defenses of the human society and start killing people and taking prisoners. The only humans, because he wants.
Why are they imprisoning humans?
I think that's because, like, Koba, you could say was technically he's a prisoner, but he was, so that Koba wants to make humans feel that pain, right?
Yeah, flower in your
No.
It's overheated.
Yeah, two, okay.
Yeah.
I have 16.
Let's go. You say it's 16 apocablooms, or?
Yeah.
No.
Jamaica great
Okay.
and goddamn overheating.
So, yeah. The only humans who have not been captured, right? Oh, also, now that the humans have power, they are attempting to radio other humans, see if they're out there. Establish contact and all that. But then they get attacked. And then,
Hide is on.
what was that?
Scanner show the wave is thinning out. check out the rest of
The only humans who are not captured are the people who were originally in the Ape Society.
Come on, Molly's running away.
Keep it together. Drop pod
And
is
so
en route.
the people who were at the Ape Society go and are just going back to the encampment, no, the Human Society. Did you guys have the Apocalypse?
Secondary objective completed.
Okay.
Make it home to collect your bonus.
Lighting up!
Turns out they find Caesar. They find Caesar, and he's just barely alive somehow after falling off a giant cliff and being shot in the chest.
T-minus 5 minutes.
Phase? I always knew he had it in him. Lost.
And so they go and are like, hey, wait a minute. This is not good for anything really. And so they go and put Caesar in the back of the truck and start going back to the Human Society to try and stop Kobo and his attack. So they go back, but then
It's overheating.
they go and start nursing Caesar back to life. Turns out it also happens to be in Caesar's original home.
Drop pod departing in T-minus
And
4 minutes.
so he gets after he gets a little bit better, he gets sentimental, goes upstairs to his old room in the attic, and goes and sees a video of him and his father going and like teaching him when he was a child. And he's like, oh, that's real sweet. But the human guy, main human character,
Initiating launch.
goes and
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
goes back to go and see what's going on
Retrieving a
and get some more stuff to go and help Caesar, while the apes are running around gathering up all of the people and putting them in cages. Now, back to Koba's point of view. After he has gone and attacked the Human Society, and there is this guy trying to protect this woman from the apes who are capturing everyone, with the like stand for the little railings on the, the like little railings with
Assignment
the
mission completed.
little railing stand with the like little tubes in between them, right?
What?
Okay.
The human, like the things that go and form the line
Powering up the drop pod.
when you're going and the little things that go and make the line that you stand in. Where you go in a zigzag pattern.
Boy, I've lost you.
What are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about?
Okay, if you are going to be queued up for a, Julian, get your rat.
Alright.
Yeah. So, you know that little queue that basically it's just a stand for something, right? You just swing in that stand at the apes, and then Cobra comes.
You mean the like if you're in an airport, you have like those tape.
Yes.
Those what are those called? Those like
Not bad.
I don't know.
Yoink!
retractable tape cue.
Yeah, but this one's a fancier one.
Barriers?
It's not the retractable one. It's a
I know what
latchable
you- I know
one.
what you're talking about. Like the one you might find in, like a fancy theater.
Yeah. But this is like the Capitol building or something.
I
Anyway,
see, actually. Okay.
so yeah, he's going and
Okay,
swinging that
okay.
around. The human guy is just swinging that around at the apes, trying to go and get them to back away. But then Cobra comes by and he's like, "Hey!" Grabs it, and then these apes come by with among them is Caesar's son. And so Koba gives that takes that stand from the human and gives it to the nearest ape, and he's like,
Younger, you know.
"Ape,
Let's get
kill this
mission
human. And the ape is just like, this is not what Caesar would have wanted. And then he throws the stand down.
Does he kill himself?
No.
Does he kill Koba?
Koba then goes and grabs him by his back
We're all gonna
and then
die.
drags him to the nearest balcony and throws him off.
Yeah.
The ape or the human?
Throws the ape off for disobeying Koba.
Lock and load, lads.
Our scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark. We're sending you in alongside a heavily armed lift
Yeah.
to get as many out as possible.
So he's not messing around.
Quarks can be extracted from the walls. Get it done.
I'd be scared of this monkey.
Better equipment.
Yeah,
You snooze, you
I wouldn't want
lose.
to call him a monkey either.
no.
Be gone.
Probably don't want to call him at all.
That's
Overheated.
true.
Pheromones. Crawley's attacking players ready.
And so yeah.
Rubbish.
So now we're back to human guy perspective. He's running around this this city that is currently being ransacked by the apes.
What was it? Ransacked by the planet of the apes?
I think this was Dawn.
I gotta watch the overheating.
Yeah, this was
Dawn.
Anyway, getting webbed. Stop.
It's overheated.
Yeah. Go on. We're waiting.
Yeah. So he's going around the city avoiding all the apes because if they find him, they will go and capture him. But then he gets found. Fortunately, it was by Caesar's son. And so Caesar's son is like, I actually don't really like this current trajectory that we're going on. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see you. And then the main human character's like, wait, Caesar, your father, he's alive.
Oh.
And then Caesar's son and I think a couple other apes who are loyal to Caesar go and come to visit Caesar as he's recovering. And because Koba thinks he's dead. And they're like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? Ape did this.
Ooh.
What? So now they know that Koba
Wonder
is
what
just
slot they're serving in the
absolutely
canteen tonight.
just
Yeah, Kobe
being
sounds not
mean.
chill. I would.
no, he's not. And then
Koba's not chill.
no, Koba not chill.
Does not sound chill. What are you talking about?
You're an avid Koba supporter, aren't you?
I am
You
Koba.
are Koba. We've established that.
I don't want to talk to you.
Dude,
All I'm saying is don't let me catch you not looking off a cliff.
Ooh.
Be bad for my health.
Making us profit. Let there be law.
Bad for your wealth.
True. Yes. So that's what happened. The human being put in the cages because they put in the cages, taking all the prisoners. And then Caesar's son is like, wait a minute, now that they know you're alive, they'll stop. And Caesar's like, no. Ape follows strongest branch.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
Did he talk like
I am
that?
weak. That is what he talked about. That's how he said. That was like his exact wording.
Why does he talk like?
Because it's good enough that he speaks.
Yeah, but why do the other ones speak fluent?
That's because they don't actually speak. They do hand signs. I'm translating. Yes.
Launch controls were active and awaiting your input. Let's bring it on, team. Nicely
And
done,
then,
team. You secured yourself a
We
nice
just
bonus.
finished?
Keep our ability to
Yeah.
provide some better equipment.
What the heck?
Hate to wait
Critical
for their
weakness, am I right?
Yeah.
Launch. We're picking up heavy activity in the vicinity, so hold the line until the escape pod arrives.
Actually, it's like a 4-minute. We even had extra forks.
Nitro has been withdrawn, and supply pod is
The
inbound.
Koba difference.
It do be that Koba different. We get stuff done. If that thing is destroying humans.
Throwing monkeys out.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the overheating. Keep your friends close
And then,
and your enemies closer.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the horde.
That in a weird spot. Just save them.
Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! Don't do it! Where was I? Right. Monkey follows strongest branch, and so that means that Caesar's son has to do something. He's going to become what he gotta do. So he goes and what he does is all of the apes who were loyal to Caesar were caged up or chained up and put in a bus. So he goes and draws a little sign of Caesar, which was Caesar's home window, basically.
From A to D, give it
And then he goes and breaks them out. And so when the apes that are loyal to Koba are going and chaining up the humans, Caesar's son goes and distracts them, and then the apes inside the bus start rocking it back and forth, and all the apes that were clinging onto the outside get flattened by the bus. And then the apes loyal to Caesar go out. They start going and doing like this revolution, basically. And then yeah, that's what happens with them. They go and start. Oh my gosh!
Ready for takeoff. Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Get me out. Get me out. Yeah. So that's what's going on with him.
There's a gold stone.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get it?
I'm not rich enough.
Bradley! Hey, Stingtail, if you need a new one, maybe visit the
so yeah.
retail store.
What happens then is that Caesar's getting better, right?
There's a
Until eventually he's like kind of doing better. This goes right away.
no players ready.
And gosh, bad throwing.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
Our very own express elevator to hell.
Yeah. Now the apes have set up shop in this tower, right? And the leader of the humans has gone and is setting C4 charges along the entire base. He's gonna blow them all up. He's gonna save all
Where
of
does
the
he
humans.
have
Remember,
get this?
they had a military stockpile.
We both point at you.
You. But the human, the human character, main human character, is taking the Caesar and the Caesar loyalists around, but then they start getting shot at by the leftover humans.
Final mission and honorable
It's like
promotion.
because they're just shooting anything that moves, but they go and dodge out of the way, and
This looks nice.
all that good stuff.
Mission locked in. Powering up the drop pod.
But then he goes and sees them, right? He's like, okay, apes, you guys go above. Trust me. And
Move it, guys! We're going
and
planet
so the apes go above, and the main human character goes to talk to the humans.
Stone like there's no
That's when he goes and learns that he's gonna go and blow up everything, and then Caesar and the rest of his apes are going up the tower to go and directly fight Koba. And so that happens. But then again, C4 charges around the entire base. He's gonna blow it all up. So the main human character goes.
Is anyone else shaking?
Oh yeah, same.
I'm really not ready for this.
My screen was like super shaking in that. What?
I'm still shaking. Oh, no, not.
Time to collect your picture.
Council picked up a glyph dreadnought cocoon cluster, so we're sending you in to take care of it ASAP.
So yeah, Caesar's climbing up to go and directly confront Koba. And main human character's like, no, we have to go and give him time. But he only goes and says that after he goes and steals the one guard weapon, after he grabs the weapon, the guard's just like sitting there staring like, what are you doing? Like, come on, dude. So he goes, main human character goes and raises that weapon to the guy. And the guy's like, the human leader is like, you know, what are you doing? If we don't go and blow this up, then the apes will come by and they will kill us all, like they have been. But like, no, you must give Caesar time. And anyway, Caesar is going up the tower, and so the human leader's like the human leader goes and grabs the detonation, and the other guy's like, wait, what are you doing? We've already contacted the military. They're on their way to go and help us get rid of the apes. And then the guy, the human leader's like, I'm saving the human race, and blows himself up. And with it destabilizes the tower. Now Caesar, on his way up, everyone goes and sees that Caesar is alive, and then they're like, hey, wait a minute, something's not right. And then Koba's like, doesn't matter, apes follow Caesar now. Apes follow Koba now, sorry. And Koba's like, Caesar is weak. And then Caesar goes and says, Koba, weaker. Anyway, they go and start fighting. Koba goes and throws his gun to the side because that would be dishonorable. And then they start fighting, even though, you know, Caesar is extremely weakened. So what happens is, okay, maybe not dishonorable, maybe more like he doesn't need it, it would cement his role or something. Either way, point is, oh my gosh.
Please.
So, anyway, they're going and fighting until they go and, like, they start flying around the entire tower, grab onto some chains in the middle. That's when the explosion goes off, and everything goes and gets upturned. Now, immediately after all of that happens, oh my gosh. Immediately after that happens, there's a bunch of apes that are stuck under debris, and so we go and see the two reactions of the two leaders, right? Caesar goes around and starts helping the apes out, and then Koba goes and starts helping one ape out just to grab his gun and then drops the debris back on the ape. And then
What a bro.
What a guy. So Koba then goes and starts shooting at Caesar. And then the apes that are surrounding him are like, hey, wait a minute. Koba, you're an asshole. And so then the other apes go and start throwing stuff at Koba. And then Koba goes and just shoots and kills those apes.
Koba sucks.
Koba. We don't like Koba.
Does Cobra eat? Is he a vegetarian?
Well, he eats human.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably. Weirdo.
I didn't see it. I don't know. Probably wouldn't do just for the fun of it.
I wouldn't eat human.
Well, you're not Cobra. Cobra's in this call right now, though.
Yeah, who is
Is you? Would you eat human?
Julian, remember what I told you I had to
no comment?
Anyway, so
Thanks for saving me.
Koba,
This one's for Carl.
they go back to Koba and Caesar go back to fighting. By that I mean Caesar gets very mad that he's shooting at all the apes, and then goes and jumps out off the jumps at oh my gosh, jumps at Koba and tackles him. Koba goes and rolls off the cliff and is hanging on by a hand, but because he's been stabbed several times, one of you two.
Julian doesn't have it.
Oh, that would do it.
Let me kill this guy with my
A breeder through the wall.
Oh my gosh, huge.
Help! They've got me.
There's another.
Save me.
There's so
Need a hand
many.
here.
Yeah. So
I'm hurt.
Koba is
I
like
need help. Please, rescue
hanging
me. Need a hand here.
above this abyss,
I could use a hand.
and
What?
oh my gosh,
How did-
where are you?
What is this? Holy!
What the heck? The nemesis.
Where are you?
So,
I can't even
I
find
don't
any
think-
red sugar.
I don't think we're winning this one.
Oh my gosh.
There was
Jesus.
a nemesis too.
There
Oh
was
my
so many
gosh.
breeders.
What the heck?
There's so many
That-
breeders.
That's unfortunate. Anyway,
Was.
what else is unfortunate is that Koba is still alive.
What a good segue.
Now he's hanging above this cliff,
20 XP?
and don't get into epic. Oh my gosh! So,
Next time.
the Caesar comes by above Koba, who is hanging on to dear life, and then he goes and says to Caesar, "Ape, no kill ape." And Caesar goes and looks around, starts helping him up, and then it's like, "You are not ape," and then throws him off.
Damn, that was cold.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he like deserved it, you know?
Not my
Die.
dear Koba.
I mean, die, but like, he gone. I'm not
Is
even
he like
sorry.
dead? Or is he gonna like appear in the third movie?
Initiating
He does not appear in the third movie. I kind of thought that him falling into debris and falling down slowly would mean he would appear in the third movie. He does not appear in the third movie.
Maybe he appears in the fourth movie.
In the kingdom.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
Hey, can you invite Koba to the Monkey Kingdom podcast?
Yeah, it could.
I want to hear it.
Digging our own grave.
Political takes.
Koba, are you coming to the Monkey Kingdom podcast?
I'm gonna die. He's dead.
Oh my gosh.
and you get to eradicate them before they turn into something even worse. My advice.
There's an egg right here. Is that a Betsy? Betsy?
So, where was I now that I was talking about Koba? Koba's dead, right? And so, with it, peace has been restored. But then, main human character is like, you gotta get out of here. They contacted the military, but they're not gonna really listen to whatever you're saying because they're the military. And Caesar's like, no, you must go.
What's this? Another faster flea kill.
Human will not forgive.
Go kill the Betsy.
So that's why the human character goes and leaves, and Caesar and the rest of the apes start preparing for the war that they started. And that is where the second movie ends and the third movie begins. It's been a couple of years. It's been 2 years, actually, if I remember correctly. And Caesar has been waging a defensive war against the military. The opening shot is of a bunch of military people with hilarious slogans on their shirts, on the back of their hats, like "Monkey Killer," bedtime for Bonzo, stuff like that. And oh my gosh, I thought that was red sugar. It turns out it was a bomb.
I found the enemy.
And so yeah, so we open on this military group going and chasing after Caesar. They don't know where Caesar is. They're trying to find him. They're trying to kill him. And so while these military guys are, where is that thing's charge center? Oh.
Same.
Where was it? Right. So that's the military goes and the military goes and starts shooting at the apes.
Shooting at the planet of the apes?
Yeah. But then what happens is they run out of ammo. And then who hands him more ammo? Another ape. This one branded Donkey. Now, why is there an ape helping humans fight apes?
That's a great question.
Basically, we'll learn that in a quick second. First, Caesar comes by, and there's the human who did the first shot isn't using a gun, he's using a crossbow, because he's like a super good shot with it, and also is quiet.
Yeah, and the monkeys can't hear it like humans.
I mean,
crossbows make a loud noise.
yeah, but not as loud as a gun.
You're right.
You're right.
Bless you.
Thank you. Get away from me, bug.
Sorry.
Yeah. So then a giant arrow swarm appears because the monkey kingdom, monkey man, apes gone get more apes, and then apes come by with bows and arrows and just rain down on them. And so now the military is dead, and there are 4 survivors. One of them absolutely hates apes. The other one doesn't really speak much. The third one is the guy who with the crossbow, and the fourth is an ape. One of the donkey. And then we get a little lore breakdown of what's happening. A donkey is...
Wait. At the end of the movie, does he say, "Do you know why they call me Donkey"?
No, actually, we get that real soon, actually. So a donkey is what an ape is called who has defected to the human side. Because oh my gosh.
I stopped opening it and doing 0 damage.
I think you did. I'm like,
Okay.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Anyway,
Sorry.
so a donkey is an ape who has defected to the human side. Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought it was like ungulate, you know?
No. It's an ape that has defected to the human side in hopes of surviving. Because they don't think that they're gonna win, so they're like, okay, I'm gonna work for the humans, and then they will spare me. Yeah, that's their whole motive. But they're saying loyal to Cobra or something. I don't know what that part was about. And so where'd it go? They went and he started being annoying, and so Caesar went and told Winter, the white gorilla, to go and take the traitor outside and kill him, I think. But then later Winter comes back and is bloodied, and he's like, the traitor escaped, he beat me up and escaped.
Started shooting.
Yeah.
If you revive me, I'll blow up its sacks. It's gold. Don't die.
I just stood there. I just stood there.
Pat on my face.
Oh
my god, it looks like your dwarf is whispering to me. Oh.
Whispering.
He's whispering. Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes lore.
Like, I'm listening too.
Yeah. So,
I'm gonna nuke this.
So Caesar goes and spends like, what are you gonna do to us? You gonna kill us or something? What was that clip of? You guys ever see the clip of this one woman? Did you just Iron Will for nothing?
Not for nothing.
I was right behind you. You're the first egg, dude. What the heck? Anyway.
Kill it! Oh, I didn't shoot it!
Anyway. What was that? There was a clip of some woman from some show being like, oh, he's gonna kill you. Or maybe he'll rape you. Maybe he'll rape and kill you. Or kill and rape you. That was a weird clip. I never watched that movie. I just saw that in a random YouTube video somewhere. Of like some, I don't know, that was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. What are you talking about?
Listen, it's completely irrelevant to the apes.
Yeah, I'm gonna bomb this.
Anyway, basically he goes and takes the he takes like 4 prisoners, puts them on a horse, and sends them back to the military guy. And he's like, I have a message for your leader.
Mining is hard work. Good thing we're dwarves.
Stop killing my guys, and then we don't have to go and keep killing yours, and we can have peace.
Whoosh.
And then another ape is like, do you think they'll go and pass on the message? And Caesar's like, no, they are the message. And he's like, Anyway, so he goes and sends them back.
Caesar by this point.
Caesar is, yeah, he is like full-grown adult ape.
Damn flares could need
and go on. No, faster flee.
I need a damn minecart on lead. Where is it?
God, I'm in the death zone.
Oh
my god.
Secondary objective completed. Now finish
I
the
killed a
job.
fleece.
Nice.
I am in the worst. You guys are in like baby land. Where is this?
Who's a mean, lean, killing machine now? Where is that damn
Anyway, so that happens, and then they go back home, and oh, someone's coming. Who's coming? It's on horseback. It's what? It's Caesar's son. He's back with the other ape from their expedition. And the expedition was like, hey, we found a good place to go and live. It's just past this desert. It'll be a long trip, but that's exactly why we'll never be found, right? Found a way to escape the humans. And so they're like, yeah, okay, let's go with, like, as soon as possible, but, like, also it's like it's not that easy. Not that easy, Caesar's son. We've been through a lot, okay? It'll be fine. We just got stuff to go and work on. And so they go and start prepping for that. But then, what's this? There's a green dot in the waterfall. And from that green dot, there is a wire. What is happening, Caesar says to himself in his brain. So he goes and says, how many people are on guard tonight? We alert them. Turns out there is a military assassin, and he is here to go and kill Caesar. And after trying to figure out where he is, he ends up getting Caesar's son in his lines of sight. And then, bing bang boom, Caesar's wife and son are dead.
No.
Yeah. No. We even introduced Caesar's son's love interest, Lake. Yeah. And that's tragic. Now she got nothing. He got nothing. It's very mad. This is not good. And so he tries to go and hunt him down, but he sees his face as the assassin's face as he's leaving. He tries to chase him down, but when he's chasing up the wire after taking off his gun, he pulls out a knife and just cuts the cord, and Caesar falls off in the waterfall.
Again.
Yeah. And so
the flares are recharging.
what the heck? Who sold out Caesar's location? Hey, has anyone seen Winter? There's no time for that now. We gotta go and get everyone up.
Whoa.
We gotta go and get out of here.
Why did he jump?
And so they go and get. Fortunately, Caesar's second son is still alive, Cornelius. But he is a child. He is like an infant. And so.
Damn robot! This is
So when they got everyone hooked up on horses, going to the new the new homeland. Going to the new homeland. Caesar's like, no, you guys go, and I've got some business to take care of. I gotta go and take out this commander. And I think about it, like if I go get him, he'll come after me, and you guys will actually be fine, right? But some of his oldest friends from all the way back to the prison days, like Maurice and like 2 others who were there. I don't know their names, but they were also there. They're like, no, you're not going without me. My guards, they know where he went, and so maybe we'll be able to help you. Bunch of bugs coming your way, by the way.
Oh,
Frenemies!
what the heck?
Detonator.
Oh, detonator!
Oh my gosh. And
Why is he camping you?
bruh. So yeah. Caesar and a small band of people is going to go and kill the guy. But on their way,
Thanks for saving me.
on their way, they go and find this shack with the military guy, with just some military guy in it, or some guy, right? They learn later he was military. And he's just carrying wood. He's like, I'm just gonna drop this wood, and then he swings for a shotgun, and Caesar goes and immediately kills him, which is not very Caesar-like. You know?
Felt threatened.
That's out of character.
Yeah.
No,
It's out of character, but like it was the best decision. He was pulling a shotgun on them.
I'm about to blow.
And
I got a pizza here.
let's get out of here.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
So it turns out there was a reason why this military guy was here in the middle of nowhere. He had a daughter, and this daughter, turns out she's mute. That's really weird. What's going on there?
Crazy.
And Maurice is just like, hey, we gotta go and take her. You know, we kind of like killed her dad or something.
I got a pizza
And
here.
Caesar's like, no, we cannot take her. This is not really good. We how dare you?
Get out of my way, ugly.
Come here.
Have some hate in a can.
Oh, why am
Ew, literally kissing.
Get out. Oh,
Explosives, bye.
come on.
I'm with you, you goblin ass.
Huge.
Good work.
Okay, so yeah. Basically, that happened. And so they go and bring her along for the trip. So they're going and scouting their way to find the guy, find the military man. Turns out he is going up to a base up north.
I just maxed out 14. Did you see that?
Huge, mega huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone is there. Someone is.
Who is it?
Congratulations, Miner.
Anyway, they've ridden the horses to.
Oh my god.
They rode the horses to the. Oh my gosh, is that another elimination mission? Same one as Sea Cow.
Julian, start the weekly priority assignment.
Yeah, start the weekly priority.
Move out.
We're on Mythic Bluff right now.
Yeah, it is.
More
Uh,
shine.
Let me switch my shotgun to something else that I've never used before. I'm not actually gonna run the Zukov yet. I'm gonna try the Bolt Shark. I don't want to build a Bolt Shark.
No.
Oh my god.
What?
Just a blessing, dude. Look.
Oh no, I can see you in the distance.
Turn around.
Ugh.
This is gonna flabbergast you.
What are
That's
you
the
doing?
Koba fit.
Whoa! Oh my gosh! What are you doing? You start your priority? Yeah.
I did.
Time for some action.
You got the freaking the Velma Super.
Anyway,
That thing is
where was I? Where was I? Where was that?
I don't know. Something about Kobo working at Colts.
No. Koba's dead.
When do we get to that?
Talking about military
Far
guy.
away. There's a guy, right?
We're all gonna die!
Caesar and a small crew are hanging out on a telephone or on an electrical tower, trying to go and see where they're trying to go because they're trying to go and find the military guy who is going to this northern base.
And try to make it back with most of your limbs still.
And there's a leech there. Oh my gosh.
He's gone.
Good. And
You're your own worst enemy!
yeah. So there's this other guy who appears. Some weird hooded figure. Goes and starts looting the horses. Goes and pulls out a shotgun, and then the apes, the gorilla notices, and he just goes, "Rah!"
We gotta locate and
Anyway,
destroy
that
the
goes and
food nexus or
scares
we'll
the,
have lifted spawns on our tail
That goes and
forever.
scares whoever this thief is, and thief goes and jumps onto the horse and rides away. Then he gets chased down to this other place, and until the thief is found in a parking lot. No, not a parking lot, a fireplace. And then he's like, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good." The thief goes and throws the shotgun out front and the other thing that the thief stole. And then the thief comes out. Turns out, wait, it's another ape. And they just we don't know this ape. It's really strange. And this ape has just come out and said, bad ape. And turns out, this guy always, anyway, turns out this ape thinks that his name is Bad Ape because at the zoo he was just constantly being told Bad Ape.
That's a lore.
Yeah.
How deep it?
Basically his entire group of people, even his kid and stuff, got killed by the military. So he survived because he ran away. And so after he's like, no, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Oh, by the way, this is the second ape besides Caesar who can talk. Like speech. So this ape doesn't actually understand the hand symbols of the other apes, but he can speak English.
Just like me for real.
Yes.
Get out of my way.
And so he goes and decides, hey, you know what? Even though I said I wasn't gonna go and help you find the guy, I actually kind of hate the military. So I'll meet you guys there.
Relax! I took out the cave.
And so then they go and start getting that over there. But then Maurice is like, hey,
I found the dreadnought cocoon.
you know, remember how we went and like abandoned our entire people? What if we didn't do that? And Caesar's like, no, I should never have brought you guys.
That's your expiration date.
Go back to.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jesus. See ya.
And so that is when Caesar goes and leaves the group and goes on to find the military guy alone. Except, here's the thing. He finds a military guy, and with the military guy, his entire people have been captured by the military. And it's now in this kind of like ape concentration camp. But it's more like a gulag actually, because they're being labor harvested. Yes.
Yummy.
And so it turns out the apes are being like tortured and killed sometimes for, okay, I guess it wasn't for no reason. It was basically the apes are being made to go and build a wall. Now, what the heck? Why are we building a wall? That's kind of weird. Caesar says to himself. And the other apes are kind of sad, kind of disappointed in that Caesar went and abandoned them, which is why they ended up where they are. So it's kind of upsetting.
Why did you kill that thing? The natives thing bleeding?
And so
I don't know. Went around that corner.
So now that this is a
Never mind, get back here.
now that Caesar is captured, the only apes that are outside are the apes in the group that he had left.
Game's lagging.
So now we go and see a bunch of other donkeys, and the donkeys are the only apes that are outside of the cages. Oh yeah, by the way, before this actually they went and found Winter. Winter was actually a donkey. He went and sold out Caesar's location, which is what led to Caesar's wife and child being killed. Anyway, they killed Winter.
Why?
Because
It's just a traitor.
anyway. It was also to go in and keep him from going and ratting out their location.
What?
I was in the air and
I'm still in the air.
Let me up? Literally,
I'm going.
Jesus Christ, you need jump?
literally in the air and the bomb still hurt.
Oh!
Up and at him, buddy.
Up and at him, buddy.
And had him, buddy. Oh! I'm alive?
Oh my gosh.
No! Get out of here, tiny bug.
So yeah. Anyway. They're all captured. I'm dead by the way.
Lights up!
I
Save
know.
me!
I see you. I need help.
Come and
Yeah.
rescue me! Thank you.
Oh, what even hits me?
A little native type, I guess. Kind of fire.
This data site.
Yeah. There's nothing. So Caesar's captured. Is like, hey, wait a minute. That we're building a wall in this labor camp. That's kind of weird. And this ape goes and falls and gets hurt, and so the donkey comes by and is told, hey, go take that ape that went and fell down and whip it.
Bruh?
Go and whip that ape so that everybody else goes and gets shown a lesson. And so he does that, and then she's like, stop! He just eventually starts screaming, stop. And then the what's it called? The leader, the human leader, the commander, is like, you know what? What?
I didn't do that.
That's the same place that I fell.
Bro, like, what? This guy immediately targets me. What the heck? I'm like in an impossible
I'm taking some of the
place.
ammo.
Don't you?
Immediate
Oh,
clearance
thank
ready
God.
needed. Activate the transponder on the mule. We'll send in an extraction pod to pick you
Please.
up.
Tornado side breather here. Break it.
How did you keep dying midair?
Oh no.
Just saw your
Bruh.
dead body get launched in an
Like,
orbit.
look where I am.
That's where I got launched before. This is where I iron willed out of.
I see the breeder through the wall. He's just making an army over there.
No. We have enough for another resupply.
Yeah.
I was made for mining. Molly was meant
Please.
for hauling, but I mined.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah! Maybe we're
So-
right going after 'em. These bugs don't stand a chance against us.
Where'd these guys come from?
This will turn them crazy.
So come on, get him down. Oh,
Oh, the freaking breeder.
Great crack hole. NATO type
gonna
breeder.
release the
And
beast.
it's spewing out air.
Somewhere.
uh,
This is not where he is.
Drone and supply pod is inbound.
What? Well, we at least want the natives or the alive.
where was I? Donkeys. No. Yeah. So the commander decides that, hey, I want to go and
Not ready.
speak to
There's recharging.
Caesar one-on-one sometime after a little bit of abuse to him, you know.
True?
And so that he does this thing, and then after Caesar's brought in chains, and that's when the leader goes on about
Doing
his
him so dirty.
because otherwise he would go and just Caesar would just go and kill him, and then
Oh.
yeah, he wouldn't want that. He wouldn't want to be dead,
Ew.
and so
Get it.
this the whole he goes on about why he's doing it. He's like, okay, the reason why I've gone.
Flares ain't ready.
By the way, he's also gone. The military leader has also gone
Lighting.
and started killing other humans. Man, that's crazy. Why would he do that? Isn't it human versus ape? Why is it human versus human? That's crazy. Well, the reason.
That's like the real world.
Whoa. And that's because
up.
there is Your Majesty, there is a second virus. The first one has mutated and is now making
The monkey virus? Monkeypox?
yes. It is making humans
Sucker.
illiterate, or not illiterate,
What kind of fiendish technology makes Molly
mute.
constantly
They cannot
stand in the way?
speak and they cannot think as well as it could. They are becoming like monkey. Previous, not smart monkey. I mean, somewhat smart, but like not super smart.
Exolamite. Give me that.
Should go and put it in the mule.
No.
Oh, where is it?
Anyway, so
Come here.
they go and do that, and
Victory objective complete.
he's like,
Fine job.
yeah, I went and sacrificed a lot. You see, my son actually, he went and got this infection, and turns out his caretaker also got the infection, and so I had to go and kill all of them, and go and burn their clothing so that no one else could clothing and belongings so that no one else could get infected. So I've sacrificed quite a bit. You know, I went and before I was about to kill my son, he went and looked at me with his primitive eyes, and he didn't really understand. He was just, I could feel the love of his primitive eyes. Anyway, I killed him. And that really solidified my purpose. I must go and protect the human species, because otherwise we will all become primitives due to this virus.
destroying the boats.
Guy.
I don't know. I saw. On the drop.
So that's his reason. It's protecting humanity sort of thing. And so that's well and all. Oh my gosh, that's great and all for the human perspective. What is this absolute?
No,
What is
you
this?
made me fall.
This?
Julian bounced me up.
Thanks you for your good work.
And-
Drop pod will leave with or without you.
So yeah,
We're pulling you back in.
that's well and all from the human's perspective, but the movie is shot from the ape's perspective. So so Caesar goes and gets a little upset and says, "Ah!" And the colonel is just like, you know, you're very emotional. You see, if what had happened if you killed me, all my men would have killed your entire people.
God, Julian's saluting right there. Jesus.
So, turns out, and then that's when Caesar is just like, hey, wait a minute. Those men are not coming to go and back you up, are they? They're coming to go and attack you.
Drop pod is ready.
And
Time
then
to leave.
the military guy's like, you know, they said you were smart, but you are incredible. And also a couple other deductions later, he's like, you know what,
Red rock blasters for everyone.
Caesar, you're a very
Zombies.
smart guy. But yes, I need the apes to build the wall so that me and my men will not die during this next raid, so that we can go and start protecting humanity, because the rest of humanity is like, we can go and fix this infection medically, which would be great, but it didn't work last time. So what makes them think they can do it again this time? So that's why he was going on his purge all the infected sort of path. And get your help. Drink it.
I didn't say that.
Drink
I
it,
said
Stevie. Drink it.
get per
You purr. Anyway. So that's what was going on. So Caesar is thrown back into his cage. Now we go and see that the other group has appeared from the outside, and with them the girl. Now the girl decides that she is just gonna walk straight up into the camp. Oh, by the way, the whole Caesar was like, the apes have not had food or water this entire time they've been here. They will not even be able to build your wall.
Let the bugs get me.
And so eventually the general is just like, okay, yeah. And then he goes and gives them food and water after Caesar has been like tied to some kind of torture device. And
home in on the Hearthstone, so your job will be to escort it and keep it running. Good luck,
yeah,
my
so
man.
he gets some water poured on him in the middle of this freezing area. Somehow he survives, probably because he's an ape. And so he goes and does that. But that's when after he's put back in the cage, that's when the other group that he abandoned originally, the one with Maurice, the girl, the bad ape, and like a couple other people. She goes and decides that it's a great idea in her primitive child human mind that she will just go and walk straight up into the camp and there's a thing.
I think it was hidden.
Yeah, I saw it because of my sixth sense. Because I don't know why I'm still running it. Yeah. So that's what happens with that. And she just goes and gives Caesar some real water and some real food from the monkey's cage earlier. And so what they do is they start planning the escape route with the people on the outside, with the apes on the outside and the apes on the inside. The apes on the inside go and communicate to Caesar how far they need to go and dig underneath the whole complex in order to go and escape. And so then the apes on the outside go and find this tunnel, find its location, blah 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 blah. There's a tunnel right underneath the ape prison, and so they go and find that. They go and start digging up, and they go and get the apes on the escape. But
Someone get with
I got it.
it's not that simple, because they only went and dug to the adult ape area. The child ape area is an entirely different one, and well, apes don't want to go and leave their children behind. And on top of that, now the tunnels underground are now flooding a little bit, kind of. So what they do is
Ready for refueling.
they go and throw some feces at the guard. And the guard is like, hey, hey, hey. And then for some reason the guard goes and walks into the pen with his gun, right? Because he feels powerful enough to go and do that. But the issue is, he's not that powerful, because what happens is he's just, the apes just go and trick him to go and be on top of the place where they're digging, and then they go and make him fall. And then they go and like beat him up, take his gun. Oh my gosh, it's the most modular exterminator.
It's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah.
Machine
And so yeah, they go and take his key, and with the key they get outside, go and free Caesar, and get the children. And then they start going on the way back. But then Caesar is like, no, it's not over yet. I still need to go and get the colonel. And so, everyone else, like Maurice, like, hey, where are we going?
We just one-shot the,
Could you
What the hell?
Okay.
That's gonna be real annoying.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So, where was I? Right. The apes are escaping, and now that they are escaped, turns out that the second human military has arrived, and the humans that went and took the apes are now trying to defend against them. They've got their surface-to-air missile launchers attacking helicopters. There's just like legions upon legions of human soldiers in snow gear. The snow gear is the people trying to attack the colonel and all that stuff. Now, in the midst of all this, the apes cannot be seen by either side because both sides want them dead. And yeah, so they are escaping with everyone on the way outside in the middle of this battlefield. And then Caesar decides that he is going to go and
Extraction of the unknown heartstone.
finish off the colonel for good. So he goes over there. But here's the thing. When he arrives, there's something I didn't mention. When the kid came by earlier, she went and saw that Caesar was having a not bad time. And you know what the kid did when she had a bad time? She was comforted by her doll. Now, the doll has a little bit of blood on it, and might I remind you, she is infected. Now, this doll inside of Caesar's cage was picked up by the colonel. And so he's like, how did this get in there?
Extraction commencing.
Anyway, when he goes and
Stay alert, team.
when Caesar goes into the colonel's place the next day, he goes and sees the entire place is trashed, and the colonel is just reaching for some alcohol in the colonel's bed. And then the colonel goes and Caesar goes and picks up the colonel's gun and puts it to the colonel's head, and the colonel is just like looking up at him and starts going, because he can't speak anymore, he's been infected. And so the colonel, having the gun pressed against his head, goes and like firmly goes and plants the gun into his head, and is basically begging for Caesar to go and pull the trigger. Which Caesar decides not to do, and just leaves the colonel to go and pull the trigger himself. Which he does. But on his escape, on Caesar's escape from that, some of the military people break in and are like, hey, wait a minute, that ape's leaving, our colonel's dead, wait a minute. And so they go and chase Caesar out, start shooting at him. And remember that soldier that Caesar left alive earlier? Well, he's back. And this guy has shown no appreciation for having his life spared by Caesar, because this entire time he has been next to this whole thing, just actively just following the colonel's orders and like shooting a bunch of apes or something. And he didn't really like shoot the apes. He was more like there or something. I don't know. Either way, he's never shown any appreciation for that. Oh gosh.
I can't.
And so Caesar goes and jumps out with this belt of grenades.
I got it.
Because here's the thing. The apes are escaping, right?
Ape escape.
Ape escape.
As they were escaping, the one of the gunner turrets saw that and started shooting at him. Now this gunner turret is being manned by a guy, and next to him is a donkey. And the donkey is just feeding ammo to the human to go and destroy, or to go and kill all of the apes. And eventually, this does actually go and get to the donkey. But only after the donkey goes and sees that the apes are being shot and killed, and that Caesar is still fighting against it. But then the human gunner turret operator is like, donkey, give me the grenade launcher. And so the donkey goes and gets the grenade launcher, sees that Caesar has been shot with an arrow from the marksman soldier. And he's like, wait a minute.
I'm on the other side of the map.
This is not good.
No, we're fine. We don't even have to repair anymore. You don't waste your ammo.
Too late. Keep going! Did we fail?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
What was it? We're gonna lose.
Bulldozer's taking permanent damage. It's barely holding together. Be more careful.
Shut up, mission control, we won.
I'm taking some.
The drill dozer served its purpose. The Heartstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission.
Getting more ammo.
Hey, this guy's not, talking anymore. Oh, hello. Aim to protect our fucking god. Gotta get moved.
Anyway, I'm back.
Good.
And we need to go back and get the holy crap,
Me too.
behind you.
Where did the Hearthstone go? Hearthstone just
So yeah.
disappeared from my hands?
Instead,
It's over here?
the donkey decides to go, and instead of giving the grenade launcher to the human turret, the donkey decides to go and shoot the grenade launcher at the soldier, aiming at Caesar. And so that soldier goes and blows up. Caesar is able to go and throw the grenade into the explosive gas, or the gasoline. And
Dwarf, never die.
but not before the human gunner goes and is like, donkey, what have you done? And pulls out his gun and shoots the donkey in the head. And so then the grenade is thrown. And then the grenade is thrown, the oil explodes, which leads to a somewhat of a chain reaction across the base.
Oh yeah.
And the
I'm
whole
taking some of the ammo.
the apes are able to escape a little further away.
Ape escape?
Yes. And then the snow human army goes and runs into the base and is like, woohoo! This whole place has exploded. That means that we accomplished our mission. Let's go. But then they go and see that
Really need to provide some better equipment.
they go and see that Caesar is just kind of standing there, and they're like, hey, wait a minute. That's a monkey. What's a monkey do?
Monkey?
What? Hey, monkey, hey, what?
Monkey kingdom?
But then they don't get to go and think about it too long, because that giant explosion that was just set off goes and has started an avalanche. And the avalanche comes by, it goes and
Big top?
yes, good job.
It's overheated. Taste the pickaxe.
Oh my gosh. Get the other side.
I can't get there. I'm killing the drones.
Okay. Okay.
Overheated!
And so yeah. Get in the bottom. So yeah, the avalanche comes out, the apes go and climb up some trees, and the snow human army gets taken out by the avalanche, just like completely.
Take off!
And so now that all the humans are dead, the apes go and are able to go and leave to the new home that they had planned on going. And so, wow, that's great, that's fantastic. They go and take their horses and they get out of there.
Music to my ears.
And then, after a long trip, they make it to this beautiful looking place by a lake. It's pretty fantastic. It's the promised land. But
Literally.
But then Maurice goes and notices something. Hey, Caesar, you still have some you still have blood underneath where you were shot, right? And Caesar's like, wait, it's too late. I've done what I've been able to do. I've saved our people. And then Maurice is like, your son will know what Caesar did. And then Caesar dies. And then the apes start noticing that Caesar has died after going and doing all this for the people. And then that is the end of the third movie.
There's more?
There is more. There is a fourth movie that is coming out on Friday, May 10th, in like 2 days now. What?
Do a podcast.
Yeah, you can talk about it. We'll play deep rock.
I should. But here's the thing. I'm actually not seeing it Friday. I'm seeing it later today, technically, because I got tickets to the early access.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. So I'm seeing it a little bit early. And
What was his name? The K?
Koba. Yeah, Koba.
Koba's gonna come back.
Koba, honestly, Koba might come back. Like, he looked like he was dead, but he listen, the way
Are
the shot.
you gonna enter the...
Listen, man, I was distracted. And so yeah, that is where we're at in that. We're just waiting for later today at like, I don't know, 7 or something. I'm going to the theater with my fiance, and we are gonna go and watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
What if it's a full house? What if it's full of apes?
Oh,
Yeah, what if it's a bunch of apes?
Yeah, what
in
if
the
Koba's
theater?
in that room waiting for you?
I think
Yeah, they're all talking in sign language.
that would suck for me.
You're the only one making
And
any
you
noise.
walk in, you're the only, like, you and Crystal the only human.
Well done.
I think I would.
Mission to go, and you
I think I'd probably not be pretty healthy for very long, you know?
You don't think Koba would be hospitable?
You know, I don't think so. I think Koba might actually just decide to try to, like, kill me and my entire bloodline, you know? I think it might just do that for fun.
Nah, Koba would. He's not that type of guy.
Well, I mean, kind of seems like that kind of guy. I don't want to be like racist or like species or something, but like, I mean, look at him.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
do.
No, Yeah. And so that's
Really
where we're
doing
at.
another.
Well, I'm done.
I'm done.
It's
I'm
already
kinda
past
done
my
too.
bedtime.
My brain's fried from Planet of the Apes.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
Fun
what do you
times
guys
will
want to
have better
say to
options
the
available.
OBS recording?
I don't care what you do with it.
Literally nothing.
You
Oh,
literally
I was
just
talking
you
about. I'm
explain.
talking about your sign off.
If there's a cold stone in the next movie,
I'll be sure to tell you.
don't say I didn't warn you.
Too true.
I'm hoping Koba comes on top in the fourth installment.
I think there's gonna be a new virus.
New virus. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna reverse everything, turn the monkeys into humans. Then they're gonna have to rationalize.
Yeah, there's
how
gonna
we
be a
still against
clone,
humans.
Oh,
clone
right.
Caesar.
The clone. Caesar clone.
Yeah,
Dang.
they're gonna
That'd
be
be
like, oh my
crazy.
god, Caesar's back.
Yo, no way. All right. Well,
And then Koba's gonna come out of nowhere and kill the clone.
I told you to stay in. Ah! Yeah.
Easy.
Funny stuff. All right. Shining off.
Yeah.
Ah.